NearMe is a proximity-aware service that is provided by RoboMQ that has many use cases in the hospitality, restaurant, entertainment industry, as well as any other industry where a proximity awareness solution is needed. So in this use case, we will have a restaurant where the proximity solution is needed for individual waiters and waitresses to know if they have been spending quality time at a table or bay. And to do this, NearMe is looking for entry and exit information that is processed by NearMe. In this use case, we will be using the proximity-aware solution of NearMe in conjunction with Jimmy and Ben, who will be two waiters in a restaurant that will be serving tables or bay 1 and 2. From a managerial perspective, the amount of time that Jimmy or Ben spends with the customers or bay or table 2 is related to their customer satisfaction. How would a manager know if Jimmy and Ben are spending the adequate time needed with a customer to have a high customer satisfaction rating? This is where NearMe and IoT Analytics come in to give that manager a data and analytics to make that decision. So here we see in table 1, Ben has actually been in bay 1 from the time, you can see here, about 8:13-16, and has left bay 1 at 18:16-13. So, and he can't be in one bay and 2 bays at the same time, so you also have to take into account that he also has exited bay 2 at the same time before even entering bay 1. Jimmy, on the other hand, has indeed entered bay 2 and has exited bay 1 beforehand. So these are some of the graphs I can actually visualize people entering into any specific room or any service-oriented place that they need to be in a specific time period. As you can see, Ben spent a little more time with table 1 than Jimmy. This could translate to higher satisfaction rate from customers. And it doesn't just stop there. You can actually have time spent for each session in bay 1 and bay 2. So let's say that Ben entered table 1 or bay 1 at a specific time and left at a specific time. You would be able to map that event in an aggregate of 20 minutes or 4 minutes. IoT Analytics doesn't just show bay 1 and bay 2 or table 1 or table 2. It can show events for only table 1 or Ben and Jimmy, depending on what panel you have and how it's set up. So if you look at all the aggregate data from every single entry or exit instance with Ben and Jimmy in relation to table 1 or table 2, you can see that Ben spent 47.34 minutes with customers over table 1 and table 2. Jimmy has spent only 11.62 minutes with customers on table 1 or table 2. So at a high level, a manager can make a pretty good decision that Ben has had more customer satisfaction since he has spent more time with the customers. In summation, RoboMQ's service NearMe and IoT Analytics can give managers a more granular and more definite answer when it comes into question, are waiters and waitresses giving the proper time to customers to increase customer satisfaction? And through those services, you can also use this in many other use cases, not just within the restaurant industry, but also in the medical industry and any other industry that needs a proximity awareness solution.